and welcome to Add More Zest. My name's Rebecca, also known as 4Kids at 147, and it's time to put my Black Magic PaintGem minis into an album. Now, these are ones that haven't been named by PaintGem. They all of the kits don't have like names for each individual image, the same way that some of them do, though of course the collection has a name. So some of them, for the purposes of these display books, we have names, which can sometimes be a little bit more entertaining than others. So this one I'm going to do a little bit differently, but I do need to get my display book ready. This only has 12 in it, which means I need 6 either side. 3, 4, 5, 6 either side of the seam. So I am actually getting rid of 4. 4 is less to count than 6, but I wouldn't for any reason want to, you know, cut out the wrong amount by counting it the wrong way, if that makes sense. So rather than counting to get rid of 4, I like to just double check I've still got 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know on some of the others I do, but on these ones that are a lower amount, I like to count them the other way. Or at least that's what my brain is telling me for today. So get rid of those that I don't need. That to me then makes it feel more like a book that is supposed to, you know, it's ready for how it's supposed to be. These were all stored in the wrap just because it was put in a different case because Catherine started them. I have my card. I have put double-sided tape on the back of all of these. So, what I think I'm going to do, I don't know if there's going to be some that are going to be a little bit, that I'm going to be a little bit unsure over. Because Megan named them. Megan, you know, she double checks the names with me, but she's very good at doing the names. And I look at them and they make sense. But then I do question myself when I go to put the names on them. Have I got the right ones or not? But let's get this first one lined up. So this first one is going to be crystals. I can't see anything else on there working, so I'm going to go for crystals. Maybe actually let's do it in a different way. So let's spread them out so that I can see them all. So these are all the different ones that I have. Just checking. Oh yeah, they're all in shot, so you can see them too. So the first one I have on here is cat. There is nothing else that can be a cat but this cat. So I'm going to do that one first. And if I get to any others that I'm like, oh, I'm a bit unsure, I don't think I will. When I can see them all, I'm sure it will be very easy to determine which one is which. But these all had quite a bit of black in because of the outlines, but my goodness, it doesn't half make it stand out. So cat, let's just pile them up over there. So what's the next one on my list is sand timer. So that is this one. Sand timer, hourglass, could potentially call it. Tried to make sure we were quite generic with the names, taking into account what other countries may call things. And of course trying not to use any specific names for anything. So there we go, sand timer. Let's get a name on that one. Next one we have tarot. So, I was going to say that'll be some form of tarot card. That one has a name on it. She's just used the name straight off it. I don't know if she has with them all. We shall find out. We shall find out as we go along. As long as it all matches up in the end, we'll be fine. Let's hope it does. So, tarot. That is easy enough. Then we have, next on the list is owl. I think I can do that one. I think that one will be fine. I keep looking at others and it's like, should I not? Let's not get myself confused. So owl. Then we have cauldron, which is this one. So let's move those two up there so I know what I have left. And make sure that I'm going for all the ones that it's like straight away. Yes, easy. And I can't get the tape off this corner. It is not having it. There we go. Go, go, go. So putting the tape on before filming the video does seem to save a bit of wasted time. But trying to peel the tape off is entertaining. So we have cauldron. Then I'm going to go down to witch, because I know that that is the witch. And that one definitely works. So that one, get that to line up, is the witch. Then spell book. So this one does say book spells. The of was probably far too small to even think about getting on the front of this one. So spell book. Then we have spirit, which is what they've used for this one, because that word, or what we've used for this one, because of the word across the bottom. So we've got spirit. I think the only one that we haven't used the actual word, if there is a word on it, is this one. We haven't just called that one magic. So next one is church. I think this was the one that Catherine actually started. She said she did. I did say to her, because when she handed this one over, it's like the bottom few rows were done. But like only like the bottom 5 rows. And I was like, have you done them a row at a time? But apparently she did do it in a block of 5 in a row. But she didn't even think about doing the whole thing at once and just picking a colour. So this one is crystal ball. Crystal ball. So I've de-kitted this one, of course, already. I won't be kitting up another set to replace this one. This one was done in a 60 bottle storage case because it was the case my daughter picked to take with her and keep all her tools and everything together in one place. But that's gone into my general stash and will no doubt get used again very, very soon for another painting. And then last but by no means least, we have Poison. That one has got so much as a black outline, but oh my goodness, doesn't it pop? Okay, Poison. So there we go. Those I am going to keep. I do use those. So I do use the blank ones up, mainly in the shop, to be fair, but I do use them up. So let's pop these in the display book, and then we can have a look at the finished pieces, if they'll go in. Ooh. This is probably the one I like the least. I don't know why. I don't even know if I could tell you why. But they were still fun to do. Nice batch of different colours. I do like it when there's the odd one. I wouldn't want it for them all, but I do like it when there's the odd one where it's got like a big black outline and then you sort of colour it in. I like colouring in while diamond painting, and this is one of them that you sort of did that. There are elements of it that aren't necessarily outlined in black, so the envelope that the owl is holding isn't surrounded in black in the previous one. There is just that little top part of the cauldron and a little part down here that aren't surrounded in black, but a lot of it was. Quite a bit of it was surrounded in black and then coloured in. A bit like when I did the mandalas. I really enjoyed them, and they were all surrounded in black and then coloured in, and they just turned out so nice. So yeah, I really enjoyed doing that one. This crystal one was also really fun to do. I think just because the way the roses came out as you went along. Again, it just gave just that red against the black, I think it was, just gave that pop. Oh, I need this back. I forgot. I need to put my label on the spine of the book. So this is how I know which book has which set, is they fit absolutely perfect on the spine. But here we go. This is the Black Magic set of PaintGem minis. I will pop my link and the discount code down below to all the mini sets. But this is the Black Magic one. I've currently got 3 different sets on the go, and we shall see which one of those I end up finishing next. Because I do love just pulling these out at random times when I might have a little bit of time in the day. Mainly I try and do one a day, but sometimes it's sort of the weekend and I might get to fit in some throughout whatever jobs we're doing. But there we go. Black Magic is finished and all put away, so that can be updated as a complete done. I actually need to put this one in my logbook, though by the time this video goes up I may well have done it, because this video up is going up next month. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me while I got this one in my display book. I'm going to go and pop this display book with my others that I have them all lined up on a shelf, and I'll speak to you all again soon.